Okay, we made a puller to pull these because they were two different sizes. We had to make a thicker set to pull it off. But now we got to modify the installer tool, which is basically this, and this sticks out of the engine block, this part, so that fits in there, and then a couple studs, and you push it in. But the problem is this other style fits in there too loose. So basically we're just going to make a bushing that's basically just that you'd slide in there and then slide this one in, and everything would line it up closer than just having this floating around. We'll make it out of this piece of aluminum chunk we got laying around. We'll see how many it takes to make the right one. If we could do it in one try, or if we run out of material. Stay tuned. I'll use this as a stop set up here that clamps onto the rail. Basically come up, stop on 0. That's going to be basically the bottom of our pole. Made for our oil pump deal installer. There's the old one. Here's a new one. So when you use a new style, you use the bushing and then center that up, I guess. Hopefully it'll be the right. See if BREHM CORP got back with us. No, we got no messages from BREHM CORP. I text him. He's got a phone in his pocket like all the time. It should have a little thingamahoocher right there, as far as I know. Not there. There. Once again, waiting on BREHM CORP. Okay, we're going to make a couple remote handles for BREHM CORP. He never did come up with any material, but he heard me telling a story I had, was cutting some 1/4 inch. So voila, we come back with this project. This time we have to omit the pinhole for the cable. So that's easily done by just picking that and hit delete. Okay, and delete it, it's gone. Then you flip back over to your manufacturer, create a new setup. And we're going to, yeah, we got this all set up. Got a new handle, remote handle without the pin. And we'll make a new cam profile. I just heard a ding. I think BREHM Corp just called us back just in nick in time. That little turkey. Two is the answer. Good, that's all you were getting anyhow. Okay, 2 it is. I'll simulate that just to see how it looks. Looks like it'll cut it out. Post G-code. Yeah, we already named it. There we are. Get rid of that. Go back over to here. Load in our program. Okay, now we just got to set up where we're going to start on a plate here. It's got a pretty big spot so we can make work. Okay, since this is BREHM Corp and we ain't got a lot of material, we need 2 pieces, so we kind of nested them together to save some material. So we're going to have to make a new program for that. Okay, and then set up a new profile. And we got to make sure we got a 1/4 inch plate, which we do. We got to tell it what we want to cut. We want to cut that and that. Always make sure that's in computer. Lead ins, lead outs. We'll get rid of a lead out. We'll simulate it. That should be what he wants. Okay, so that was our old program. We got to load a new program. It's exactly the same name. That looks better. Okay, so we'll get the plate lined up. Okay, this is our final nesting, I guess, just to make it fit best on our plate. And then there's it on the rake. The cutter ready to go. We'll burn that out. Have the parts ready, no time. Okay, we tried this double nest thing here, but that ain't gonna work good on our plate, so we're gonna change that up again to a different program. This way, I think it'll fit better on our piece of junk plate here. We'll see. Stand by. Okay, that's where we had to nest them like that, because we had parts here that we couldn't get two out of the plate any other way. So by that, doing that messes us, or use the least amount of plate. Okay, here's our new remote levers for BREHM CORP. We made them before and they got rejected. Wrong material. Material wasn't thick enough, and only he can put the hole in. We were putting holes in before for the cable. No, don't do that. Only he can place the hole. So there's two out of 1/4 inch, no holes, standard handles arrangement. Hopefully these will suit his fancy. We'll get off the shit list with him. He was pretty mad about that.